Okay, so we're testing OV. This is just really quick. OV. Not even OV. Illegal. Yeah, this is definitely... This thing is... What it's doing is it's using... It's my launch right now that's the issue, but it's using a lot of that good weight. If it's whatever for attack, it doesn't really matter because it's really just trying to see stamina afterwards. Yeah, good enough for me. Okay, well that would have been, okay, so for that one that we just did, that one would have been a KO. And that is a KO. For attack. That was 2 big bonks. Okay, not that one, but 2 big bonks is like, that's pretty good. I was trying to see if this works the same way like that I keep saying it. I keep saying it, that fortress. That's why I'm losing, is I can't say the name of the thing. And again. Okay, Dynamite F. Predictions. Hell if I know. If it wins, it wins. We'll launch, so I have to get the right. So if it does well, it does well. I mean, really just got to see same spin. That's really what you just got to do. So the easiest way to tell is just who's winning by how much and if it's by a lot or not. So let's say this thing loses and it's like, it's not looking too hot. Then after we try Giga, I'm doing bearing. Sometimes I do revolve. For this one, I just want to do bearing just to see. The lad? Nope. That was just one round though. I mean, we could try the revolves. It doesn't really hurt. Let's try the bearings, and then after we can try the revolves, see if that works or not. Oh no, wait, I won that one. Let's try it again while I look for the revolves. There's you, and then after there's one more. Got one revolve, and I need the other. Who wins? You won. And let's swap. So we're gonna see now if it does it. It'd be funny if illegal is better than over, even though it weighs less. Which once again feeds into the idea that weight is not... Okay, I have a second revolve. That weight is not everything. Let me get 2 identical ones. That way it's good. Okay, so for this one, I just launched one of the way. Well, these seem pretty good to me. How are the Battle of the Bearings going? This could just be equal. It could also just be bearings being bearings, so... Okay, I'm gonna get... I think there's the one from this one. Yeah, you're pretty free spinny. Okay. We're gonna try now revolve and revolve. It's not the best idea, but if it keeps winning, then I'll say that it's probably good. I mean, we have like 2 points of reference for this. We have the bearings, so it was comparable. We have the revolve, so if for the revolves it's also comparable, then that's good to me. So that was the first round where I launched. I think this one was first. Let's try it again. I could also just try hack simple. Nah. Just do the revolves. I could just keep subbing stuff until I'm satisfied. That's also an option I just thought of. Doesn't really, well, I mean, if I'm just gonna do that, then I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, so last one I'm swapping. We're gonna try Extend Plus versus Extend Plus. Is it a little shorter? No, actually, not Extend Plus, Extend Plus. We're gonna go back to the Revolve. I realized the height and I'm like, wait a minute. So I think stamina is pretty good. We can try the bearings one more time. Just be like 100%. Because for this, I always struggle to think of how to do it. I go with the revolves, but then after I just go back to the bearings just to be sure. So I'm gonna try the bearings, but only one more time, and then after, I think I'm done. So I think attack, it's okay. I think stamina is good enough. Because really, when we're measuring just for that one factor, that's all we need to really see. I'll say comparable, because if it was winning hard, like majority, like it was basically not losing at all, then that would be a lot different. So we're gonna try it again. I still think over is probably better, probably, but yeah, with these things you always gotta be sure, so. Because that one wins and the other one wins, so I'm probably gonna go by, they're just relative to each other. I don't know, if it hard to stabilizes, then maybe over. I know, maybe over, maybe over. Ooh. Maybe I'm wrong. That one's probably going to be illegal, so I'm going to do that one again. I realized, like, partially through the thing, I'm like, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we're gonna obviously... Well, unless it wins, unless it wins. Unless it wins. No. Okay, one more. Oh no. Swap this. I think legal's okay. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, wait. Let me make sure I'm doing the reverse order too, just in case. Because there's like a lot of factors that go into this. I want to make sure, like, when I finish this and when I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, I did enough. Not like, oh, I could have done more rounds just to be sure. Also, it's kind of good it's not hard losing, because if it was hard losing, we had to go to... So, if it's competing with over, by extension, you know, we gotta give it its credit. I don't know, I think over's still better. Let's try one more. This is the final round. After that, I'm done. So, you win, you win. You lose, you lose. After that, like, that's it. That's all I can take. So, I'm not... We're gonna go... I mean, but over is versatile for attack and stamina. This is, like, okay for it, but it's good for stamina, so... Maybe AS. Maybe high A is fair. Or if it wins, then... Maybe A+. A+. Okay, so for this one, it's like a super simple one, which is just going to be testing out stamina 4. Now, all it's got to do is just not die so hard, and it's good enough for me. The weight is... It's not... When I say high, I don't mean like it's literally like really, really high in that sense. I mean just like the weight is like better than I would say like the average armors that you'd probably see people use. So for where you would probably use 4, I would probably say let me do the testing first, and then after I'll answer. But probably in any situation you'd use 0 or 10. Where's my other... Oh, there it is. I have not been this excited for testing since Xiphoid, so... That should be the other one first, actually. Because basically kind of got like the shape of 10, but... Just, I mean, obviously different, but you know what I mean. Ooh. Destabilization gang? What if it's worse than 0? Oh. Guess I'll find out. Because if it beats 0, that means it's better than 10. And better than 2. You could probably just use it for attack stuff, I guess. I mean, okay, yeah, for attack stuff, that's like a given. So I don't really know what I meant there. Ooh, at the end? A little too close for my liking, but we move. I'm pretty sure 4 should just be good. Not like God tier or anything, obviously not, but you know, good enough for me to use. This is what I'll take. Uh-oh. Leclat? Oh, let's try it again. If it wins this one, then I think we're good. Don't make me bust out the revolves. Okay, 0. Let's reverse the order just to be sure. If I reverse the order and then after it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's close, then yeah, of course. So, if it wins again and then it wins again, then it's going to be one of those things where it goes either or in a matchup. Is it going to be one of those either or things or 0? No, 0. Do I gotta bust out 10? But I mean, 0 is better than 10, so I wouldn't be too offended then. Well, watch 4 be clapped. Oh my god. It should be a better 10, I would think. More weight and everything. I should acknowledge that bearings can just do this. Will I acknowledge it? So now I gotta do it again. I mean, okay, I don't think we need the 10. So then I'm probably just gonna say that 0 has like a slight edge, but it's like a good armor then. I'm okay with that. So, whatever. Cool. Don't undercut it. That's, stop putting variables in this thing. Oh. Sorry, buddy. You activated the 10, so now we gotta use 10 to see if it's at least better than 10. I think sadly 0 is, better, but is 10 better? This is like the most lengthy process I've ever done. I usually don't do so much in one session, but I don't know, something about this release screams test me for battles in Beyblade. I know it's not the bearings this time because one was dominating more than the other. So my policy is the 3 strikes and you're out, so if it loses 3 times in a row, that's it. How I made this policy through a lot of long sessions, and I thought, well, 3 times in a row I think is pretty good. Ooh. 1-1. Was that a fluke? Let's find out. Could just be they're, I guess, at the same level. Am I wrong? Ayo. About to make me question myself. But I know in a 0 matchup it can win, and it can beat in a 10. Is this just like a match-by-match thing? Well, it's not dominating, so if it's a match-by-match thing, because there's a few ways you can tell. If it's match-by-match, or like this. So I don't know, looking like 10's pretty good. Let's reverse the order just to be sure then. So now if it wins, then we know that it's just the order of the launch, and in this case it doesn't matter. Bro, this is like the most... It's longer than I thought. Who's gonna watch an armor testing? I am. I answered myself, good. Okay. If it loses, then I don't know, I'm about to say 10's better. Yes, obviously it's probably the bearing. Okay, we're gonna end off and say that what I personally believe is that it's on the level of 10 and 0. I won't say better. Is it maybe a better 10? Maybe in some matchups, maybe it does do better, but consistency is what matters, so yeah.